So Linkin Park have finally released From Zero, and in today's video I will react to the rest of the songs that I have not yet reacted to on my channel, and I will do a little first impressions review kind of thing at the end there. So join me if you will. This will be my first fresh reaction to all the songs that I have not heard so far. Also, for copyright reasons, I will not be playing the whole songs, so this will be like a best of from my reactions, I guess you could say, from this album. Let's begin. From Zero intro. Interesting. This is just like intro before the emptiness machine, so...
From zero?
Yeah.
Like, from nothing?
Is that Emily? I bet that's
wait,
Emily. And now, it's time to get into Cut the Bridge. So yeah, brand new song, let's go. Ooh. Some electronic mumbo jumbo so far. Beat that snare like it owes you money, hey! I don't know why, but I have the feeling of I bleed it out. Throw it away. There's some interesting stuff. It's like even strings, symphonics, something symphonic in the back. It feels to me like it's missing something. I don't know, like I'm kind of liking what I'm hearing, but it's also like there's something. Cut it down, cut it down. I'm not a fan of those vocals there. Cut it down, cut it down, cut it down. I'm liking everything else. Also, besides the point that I feel like I just feel like I'm missing something, you know. But it's still enjoyable. I feel like there is some oomph missing from the chorus instrumentally. But it's growing on me, you know? It's growing on me as we go. Emily's sounding fierce. Damn, Mike is really feeling feelings. He's feeling feelings. I feel like on some songs the production is just like, yeah, this feels right, and on some songs it's just like a little bit sterile, you know? But let's move on. Ooh, the vocal effect. With the added screams to the cut it down parts. Sounds better, in my opinion. Oh, that drum fill though. Colin, seeing you. Great job. Great job on that one. Right, Heavy is the Crown. Already reacted to one, so let's skip that. And I still feel like Heavy is the Crown. It's my favorite so far. Just so big and epic. Okay, Over Each Other has a video, but I haven't seen that. Slower song, alright. Right? And again, the vocals are fantastic. I'm loving the vocal lines. Emily's great, but I feel like... Alright. That's a little bit better. I still feel like... the first half of the song. It was just a little bit played too safe, you know. Sound-wise, it just That was beautiful. But hell, first part was just like, Oh yeah, now it's picking up. Alright. That was beautiful, but damn. First part of the song was just like, yeah, waiting for something to happen, you know, that will really get under my skin, but... Oh. Oh, Casualty. I'm getting goosebumps, okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about, okay. Oh shit. This is straight up from Hunting Party, alright? This is like Linkin Park, okay? Hunting Party is, by the way, I think a very underrated album. And that riff as well, holy scheisse. Time. That was really freaking good, okay? Okay, we still have... Oh shit. This is pissed off and I'm liking it, okay? Hell yeah. Ooh, drums! Drums. Holy scheisse, that was really freaking good, okay? Casualty. Yeah, yeah. You got me on that one, okay? I'm really torn apart about this record so far, god damn it. And Overflow, okay. Again, we've got some interesting electronic shenanigans going on. Very chill so far. Maybe that's just the intro, but goddammit, Casualty just... I was hoping for that breakdown to hit me a little bit, you know, just a little bit more. But I'm still happy about that song, okay? Linkin Park, oh yeah. Okay, now this one is kind of floating around. Okay, we're getting into something completely different here. You know, experimentation? Let's go. This really fits Emily's voice a lot. She's got a lot of... a lot of different vocal styles. Oh, you got me there. I like how the vocals are just very distant sounding. Yeah. Am I getting some singing in? This is a very chill track, very different. And honestly, I'm enjoying this a lot more than, you know, Cut the Bridge and Over Each Other. Oh, we're getting some dirty, distorted sounds in here as well. Woo. I'm really enjoying this track. Ooh. More than expected, honestly. I mean, I'm hearing it for the first time, but damn. This felt, you know, very organic, very... I don't know what's the word for it, but it just felt really good to listen to, you know? Okay, we've got two fades. I reacted to that one. That's my second favorite from the new album. So again, skip-a-roo.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
That's what it is. And now we've got Stained.
We're on the same page right now.
Let's see what this is all about. Heavy, mellow, something in between, something new. You know, after hearing Overflow, I'm just excited to hear more of the different side, Linkin Park, because that was cool. Mr. Horn doing his things. Interesting. Something's coming in. All right. This is really interesting so far. Let's see where it goes now. Oh yeah! Now we're adding some oomph behind the vocals. They let Emily's vocals breathe in this one. Ooh, that's a cool dual melody right there. I wish the guitars were just a little bit more prevalent. That might be just me. That ending though, again, Emily's absolutely killing it on the new record. Okay, I gave you everything I had. I believe that's the title we're seeing right here. I'm feeling heavy. Actually, I lost some kilos, but let's go. Yeah. See the more natural sounding drums like right here? It's something that I just enjoy always more than the electronic, you know, beats. Pop up the snare. Let's go. Oh, this one. I'll hold my judgment for later, okay? Beautiful harmonies again in the chorus. Oh, she's meaning every word, man. You can feel it. Getting a breakdown or something? Oh yeah, we're definitely getting a breakdown. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, not what I expected. Alright. Oh, her vocal is just kind of fading into distance. I'm just gonna make a little note here. I'm not a big fan of repeating one line over and over and over again. Like when it's done 2-3 times, I'm alright. And very rarely, I'm okay with a line being repeated like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, okay, yeah, we get it, and let's just move on, okay? So yeah. That's just like my little pet peeve, if that's the right word for it. Oh, but the emotional delivery is there, so props to Emily for that, but yeah, repetition, too much repetition, never a good thing for me. Okay, talking about good things, the last track. Apparently it's explicit. Good things go. Last track on this record. Let's go. That's a really fiery rap from Mike right there. I'm loving the vocals in here. Ooh, like floating through space. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. I got goosebumps everywhere, mate. That was so good. Okay. I'm loving this way more than I thought that I would. Focus here. Oh, I died. And this is gonna be beautiful with, you know, just a piano arrangement and Emily and Mike's vocal. It's gonna be fire. This way, great as well. Ooh. Oh man, those high notes at the end there. Holy shit. And just good. I can't even sing that. Good things go. You know, oh. It's kind of, oh. Let it all out and then let it fade away. Alright, that was From Zero from Linkin Park. The new record. And wow. Okay, so my initial impressions. Let's get into it. First song, From Zero, that was just a weird little intro, you know, to the album, like albums have, so it's just kind of there. I'm not gonna listen to that, you know, on my own in my car, so, but you know, it's a nice start to the album, so that's okay. The Emptiness Machine, I said my piece on that song before, so if you want to hear that, check my reaction. My opinion on that song still stands, one of the best songs on the album. Big epic chorus, you know, it starts off soft and then it just smashes you in the face. Great lyrics, great vocal performance from Emily and Mike. It sounds freaking good. Cut the Bridge. Oh my, I'm still a little bit torn on that one. Like, in the first half, I was like, I'm not sure if I like this or not. Like, the chorus where you got the cut the bridge, I was like, I'm not feeling that at all, you know. I could do without that, but the song, I just felt like it missed like one crucial thing to really complete it and to really, you know, hit me like it should. It's a good song, but you know, it got better when I, you know, progressed the song forward. So by the end of it, I was like, okay, this is like a, for me personally, like a 6 out of 10 song. There's nothing, you know, really wrong with it. It's above average for sure, but I'm just missing something that's just gonna make me, you know, want to go like, yeah, that was so goddamn cool. And that happened with Heavy is the Crown, you know, 4th song. Again, you can check my reaction to that song. I said my piece there, but as well, you know, my opinion stands. I think even better of the song than I thought before. This is probably still my favorite song on the album. Heavy is the Crown. It just has the energy. There is that insane scream from Emily. It has like this epic orchestral feeling. You know, you got the strings in the beginning, Mr. Horn doing his thing, like everything just clicks in this song so well. Everything works, and it just, you know, it's 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Sorry, it's 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Actually, that was the Emptiness Machine. So it just flies by so fast. But that chorus will get stuck in your head. It's still stuck in my head. And yeah, Heavy is the Crown, for me personally, the best song on this album. The sound there just hits right, and there's nothing like bad that I can say about this song. Over Each Other. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I love the vocals. And in the first half, I was like, where is this actually going? Is it going to be a full-blown ballad? But they kept adding, you know, a little bit of edge, the chorus in the second part of the song, and actually the whole second part of the song. So I don't know, man. It's like a nice ballad. I love the vocal performance by Emily. I really did enjoy her vocal performance, but the instrumentation was, it was okay. It was nothing, you know, that would just make me feel a whole lot of feelings. If it wasn't for the vocals, man, I would be just like, oh, you know, it's like it's a song, all right, you know, but it didn't really, you know, get into my feelings as much as I hoped for in the beginning, when you get these slower songs, more heartfelt songs. You kind of hope for that feeling to arrive, and it didn't really happen with this one. So this one was alright, but I will probably not be listening to it very much. Now, Casualty, however, that is quite a different song. So you get the yin and you get the yang over each other, and Casualty. This is the perfect placement for the song, okay? Because Casualty just goes ham. Might possibly be the heaviest song on this album. We've got uh basically Linkin Park chorus, massive, massive Hunting Party vibes. I loved Hunting Party. It's a freaking awesome album, and this just gave me that feeling again, especially in that chorus, with those aggressive drums and everything. It was just, the energy was there, the drive was there, and it felt like genuine anger just aimed, well, maybe not at me, hopefully not at me, but aimed at someone. I will not be your casualty. You really believe it, when Emily sings it or screams it. It's just there. Okay, Casualty, definitely in my top 5 songs, maybe top 3, actually top 4, because The Emptiness Machine is probably my top 3 song. But now we get to Overflow, which is probably one of the biggest surprises on this album, because it's most likely the most a lot of most, but the most experimental song on this album, we could say. I mean, we've got One More Light, which was already, very poppy, very safe, but this one, takes the electronic formula and twists it a little bit, keeps building and building new things as the song progresses. And it's, in the beginning, very chill, and I especially liked what they done with the vocals in that song. Like, every line, every delivery, everything sounds just very pleasing to the ears. It's very chilled out, but it also has some, like, I don't want to say dark energy. It has some, strange energy connected with it. But I am here all for that, because that song, it just connected with me somehow, and I'm definitely going to listen to this more. I'm going to put it in my playlist. And so far, probably the biggest surprise on this album, and definitely an absolute banger. Love that song. Didn't expect to love it as much as I do, but it's so freaking awesome, okay? Now, Two-Faced, again, did a reaction, said my piece there, and it still stands, definitely in top 5, and I would say that this one does the best job at capturing the spirit of the first 2 albums, Meteora and Hybrid Theory. It just goes in your face, big chorus, rapping, sharp riffs, and then you obviously have "Stop Yelling at Me" breakdown, which just goes harder than it legally should, but it's good that they don't care about legally not breaking. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. The breakdown is just freaking fantastic. Loved it. This song was awesome. It's just the perfect length, even though I'm still not sure what Mike meant at the end there. We're on the same page now. Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Maybe it's just some weird inside joke. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me about that. Stained. I'm not sure. I already don't quite remember what happened in that song, honestly. I know that it got some interesting parts. Actually, let me listen to it again real quick. Alright, so that was the song where they really, in the beginning, the first part, they really exposed, Emily's vocals, like just isolate those vocals and let them breathe. The chorus in this one, now that I really listened to it, is really catchy. I love the whole "Stained." That just drills into your brain, man. And the only really complaint that I have about this song is that the drums, especially I think in the second part, should have been just, raw organic drums and not electronic. It sounds, the beat, especially, the bass drum beats, they just sound, to me personally, like they overpower the song a little bit too much. That might be just, my little complaint. But I would just really prefer, for you can say, real drums to be, present at least in the second part of the song, because in the first part it makes more sense because it's just, electronically, wow, that's a word, builds up to, for the second part to have like a bigger impact. But I love it, the last note from Emily on this track as well, just really drags it out, the higher note, and just sends it home. This track is also quite surprising, and now on my second listen I actually like it a whole lot more. Really cool, though I think the first part could have been maybe a little bit shorter, or just a tiny little complaint. It was a banger, I really like this song. Now, I already forgot what was the title of this one. Alright, I gave you everything I had. Again, this one throws it back a little bit to the earlier albums. But to me, from the heavier songs on this album, this is actually probably my least favorite one. It's still a good song, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the breakdown with the repetition just... I don't know, man, that's my thing where, one line just gets repeated way too many times. I'm like, oh, man, I can't help it, but, that's my pet peeve. I don't know if that's the right word in English to use for that, but there you go. Still really liking the vocal performance from Emily here, just really getting into her gritty face. I don't know if face is the right word, but you get what I mean. Into her gritty level, and just really, belting out those aggressive lyrics. It's really, honest and upfront, overflow, overflow of emotions. This is going to sound, I believe, better live, but still, there's that repetition factor in breakdown. Still quite an enjoyable song, like a 6 out of 10, I would say, but from the heavier ones, as I said, my least favorite one. Still, this one has the potential to grow on me a little bit, but probably not too much. Now, though, we are getting to number 11. Good things go. I half expected going into this song it's gonna be a full-blown ballad, not like Over Each Other where it, builds up a little bit throughout the song. But I expected just, maybe, piano, Mike, and Emily, going at it. But they added so much more. It was obviously more electronic, as expected from Linkin Park. And this was like my second biggest surprise on this album, because I was hooked from the beginning till the end. This is in my top 5 songs for sure. From the slower songs, it's just really one of the best that I've heard from them. This one just really made me feel things, really just straight up stepped into my heart in a good way, really got into my head, into my emotions, into my heart. The vocal combo, Mike and Emily, in this one just shines so much. The chorus, especially the second part of the chorus, where Emily starts, climbing up with those vocals and Mike kind of supporting her while harmonizing her main line. It just made me feel things, man. Like, what can I say? That one, straight up banger. Loving it from the first to the last second, and some of the highest notes probably on this album, especially in the last chorus. There was this one super high note that Emily hit, and I was like, God damn it, mind blown. If you have any doubts about Emily's skills, I think that just this song alone, and probably, some heavier song like Two-Faced, these two songs, if these two songs do not persuade you, nothing will. So, for my first impressions for this whole album, I feel like I'm going to pair it with Minutes to Midnight is the best pairing that I can think of right now, because Minutes to Midnight also has, a lot of great songs, but some of those songs are just like, they're kind of okay. So, in my opinion, both of these albums are 7 out of 10. It's definitely above One More Light, it's above Living Things, and for me personally, even though a lot of people love that album, I still don't get that album. Like, for me, it was so weird to listen to it when it came out, and I still don't believe I quite understand it. A Thousand Suns, like, I'm still not getting that album. It's From Zero, for me personally, better than that. And I'm just gonna say it, possibly better than The Hunting Party as well. So this might go into my top 4 Linkin Park albums of all time. Obviously, maybe it's the nostalgia talking from me, but the first 2 albums, like, I don't think anything will top those. To me, this album just proves that the band is alive and well. The shows are selling well, so people still want to hear Linkin Park. The reception to the new songs has been, Emptiness Machine, Heavy is the Crown, Two Face. Those songs, I believe, had great responses from people, mostly. Over each other, obviously, there was a little bit of, let's say, discussion over that song, but I can absolutely understand that because that songs, I have my gripes with that one as well. Overall, this album, like a 7 out of 10. They don't have to rely on pleasing the old fans, fans of Meteora and Hybrid Theory by just, doing a full-on new metal album. They can have new metal bangers and different bangers as well. They can do whatever they want. And, sometimes the experimentation might not go as planned, but sometimes, like we've heard, and I heard in Overflow, it's just so freaking good. So yeah, these are my thoughts on the new Linkin Park album. Let me know your personal thoughts in the comments down below. What is your favorite song? Do you love this album? Do you hate this album? Let me know your rating as well. My rating might still, change with time, but for now, it's a 7 out of 10. It has its flaws, but some of those songs are just freaking amazing, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Cheers!